Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about the WorkPro 4-inch water pump Cobra pliers. These are based off the Knipex design of pliers that are very popular right now in the EDC community, and they sent it out for review to me without any charge, so I want to thank them for sending it out for review. It's an impressive pair of pliers for the cost. It's about $15 something on Amazon right now, maybe a little more, a little less, depending on what timing you tend to check out the link. So here on the table we have the pliers, and it looks very similar to the Knipex variant. I don't have that on hand, unfortunately. I have the 125mm, which we'll compare in a little bit, but this is the box it comes in. You get a little manual and a little plastic insert. Very cheap, but for 15 bucks, that's what you can expect. Basically, that's the entire case for it. So very practical, if not cheap. The unit here has a spring retention in the back here. It looks like some sort of hex type screw or something like that pinned into there, and we got the spring and the button actuator, or the D10 or whatever you want to call it. It's very rigid. The spring has pretty good resistive quality, so it's not going to come loose when you're using this thing, at least that I can tell. And it's got a lot of teeth here, so the gradient is pretty good for sizing, and then just pops into place when you're ready to grab onto something. Now it has a stipulations, or I guess a texturing on the top head and on the bottom head here. I'm not sure why that is. I suppose maybe because you might be hitting into something, maybe. I'm not sure what the reasoning is for that in the production. Maybe somebody can tell me that. But the teeth are interesting on here. They're basically teeth in the front, a little flat side in the middle, but we also have teeth in the back end too here. And on the bottom jaw, you have teeth throughout the whole piece except for one spot here. So the handles are pretty good. They feel comfortable. They are widened here, so they get a little bit of a widened portion instead of just one straight kind of handle. It's somewhat comfortable. I can see using this for a little bit, but not for a long duration, because then my hand gets tired on tools like this and I start getting hot spots and fatigue. The back end has these little, I guess, marks in the back here. What I do like about this is that it has a lanyard holder, and I'll get to that later on why I like that. But overall, it's got a smooth action, works pretty well. The jaw here has a slight shift in it, like just a fraction of an inch off. My OCD is kind of getting me on that, but it shouldn't really affect it that much. And there's no wobble play here with the head going back and forth. It seems like it's in place pretty well. There's no there's no room for tolerances, basically. It's very tight. So that's quite nice with a inexpensive Chinese-made product. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the comparison to the Knipex. This is my EDC kit, my mini one, and I use the Knipex in here. I have a lot of these 125mm ones in my different kits, so each kit has a variety of different uses. So I'll just put this on a side here for now, actually, and we'll just talk about it. Obviously, aside from the length differences, we can see the buttons are pretty much the same, a little bit smaller on this one. On the back, obviously the spring is going to be a little bit bigger on the longer one, but it's the same basic design. You do have some sort of bolt in place to keep it in place there. The teeth arrangement in here, this is a little bit less gradient than the smaller one, but that's because this is a longer one and they need to fill the length. So you get a little bit more of a coarse choice in terms of sizing versus the Mini 4. But the jaws are relatively the same. This one lines up nice and neat, so I like that about this. This one, again, it's on a horizontal fashion, it lines up okay, but on the vertical, it's like kind of shifting a little bit, just a slight bit. So my OCD gets me with that. The teeth are pretty much the same as this when we open them up, so same exact action. And then these have a textured handle on the metal, which is quite nice. A little bit more comfortable to use for small projects. Again, not for big heavy-duty projects, but like small places where you can't get into with the big tools. These are very nice to get in there, and they work fairly well. Now, this does not have the lanyard holder, and this does. So what I would like to have seen with the an upgraded version, this is probably a little bit of a lanyard holder on the inside. It won't hurt, won't make much of a big deal, except that if you're working, let's say, up in towers or on the roof or whatever, for ham radio work, I do a lot of my own home projects here where I'm installing an antenna and I'm on the roof, and I'm already afraid of heights, so you can imagine I'm afraid of dropping tools down and maybe potentially hurting somebody, getting somebody hit. So I do like to have lanyards on my tools, and I like to put it around my wrist, so if it drops, it's just basically down here, and I can, utilize whatever kind of thing I got to utilize and pick it up and go back to work, or if I accidentally drop it. So I like the fact that they included a lanyard hold on the Work Pro 4-inch pliers here. Now, as opposed to like having one of these in an EDC fashion and say a Victorinox combination, I typically don't go that route because I don't like carrying more than one tool sometimes with me. If I'm just having a casual day, I'd rather have like one multi-tool that has a plier head. So if I expect to come and do things that require a plier head on the day and I'm not sure, I'd rather just carry a multi-tool instead of having a plier and a Victorinox, for example. So that's just a preference of mine. But as you can see, it's very similar to the Knipex here, and as an EDC carry, it's fun. As a professional work, I'm not sure. I'm not a professional worker. I'm not an HVAC guy. I'm not a tool guy. I'm just your enthusiast, hobbyist, whatever you want to call it. So my experience is very limited when it comes to these things. So keep that in mind when watching the video. In a nutshell, I think it might be worth looking into getting it. I haven't used it long term, so I'm not going to say go out and buy it. But it does feel like a quality piece of tool, and time will tell for how much it will hold up. I don't have anything else to say about the Work Pro 4-inch pliers. Again, I want to thank WorkPro for sending them out to me for review. Do your research, take your time, see if you do want to buy it or if you don't want to buy it. Look up the reviews and see how it lasts long term. Again, thank you for watching and enjoy your day.